Hi everyone, Heather here. Welcome back to my channel where I bring photography, handmade costumes, and props to life. Today I'm actually starting a commissioned piece. It is a royal blue child gown and it will be dripping with elegance. I'm talking about lace, tulle, satin, and a gorgeous mesh front adorned with florals and sequins. It is going to be so magical. So grab a coffee and let's get into the creative process. Every gown starts with a plan, and for this design, I'm envisioning a dramatic full skirt with layers of tulle for volume, a sleek satin bodice, and intricate lace applique. The mesh front will add a touch of elegance, with floral embellishments and sequins catching the light beautifully. I just got back from the fabric store. Let me show you what I got for this dress. Choosing the right fabric is everything. I've picked a deep royal blue satin. I got some tulle for the inside of the skirt and this delicate floral lace fabric for the outer shell of the dress. I also got a cotton, royal blue cotton for the lining, and this right here will be the mesh for the front of the dress. I really think the sequence in this is just going to give this dress the most gorgeous shine. Now that I have all the fabric that I need for this dress, I can start cutting out the pattern. But before I start cutting this fabric, the fabric I'm going to use for the finished dress, I'm going to start by making basically a template of the dress so that my little client can try it on and make sure that it's going to fit her perfectly. So I have some leftover satin from the It project that I did, and so I'm going to use this to make that template for her to try on because it's very similar fabric to what the finished dress will be. I got a little bit of extra of the mesh so that I can do the mesh cutout in the front of the dress and make sure it's going to be sitting properly on her body. And yeah, so that's basically where we're going to start. Before any project, I want to make sure that I put all of the fabrics in the wash machine and give it a good wash before, just so I don't come across any shrinkage or unwanted things happening later on to the fabric. I always put them on a gentle cycle and cold water. And I also use a very gentle detergent, especially with lace and satin. You want to be careful with those. And you don't want to put them in the dryer at all. After those are washed, I'll hang them up to dry. So, it's messy, but I've started here and I'm going to bring it down to here, and that's going to be where the mesh is. So when I cut this, I'm just going to make sure when I'm cutting the fabric that along that edge I'm going to leave at least an inch or half an inch of fabric there, probably an inch, just to be totally safe. And then same with this one, I need to leave enough space in between there as well. Okay, so this is as far as I am right now on this little template bodice, I guess. She later asked if I could add some sleeves, so I went ahead and did that. And I haven't put the lining in yet or added the back tie or anything, but I am getting to that. It's going to be basically open at the back with a button at the top. And it has the adorable little mesh in the front. And on the actual final dress, I'm gonna be adding some pretty florals along here just to kind of hide that. And I had some issues with my sewing machine, so that's why I've got some rippling going on here because the thread was pulling too taut for some reason. But I basically just wanted to test this out so that I could understand the mesh and how to put that in and make sure that it is all in the right spot. Okay, we have the test bodice finished with the little cap sleeves that she requested. Now, I feel like it's gonna look so different with the other fabric choice. I mean, this was just leftover fabric I had, but I think with the blue, it'll look totally different. And I think with the bow, I'm definitely gonna make that longer as well so they can tie like, or bigger and longer so that they can tie like a real cute bow in the back as well. Now, if you've gotten this far into the video and you love what I'm creating and want to support more magic behind the scenes, consider joining me on Patreon. You'll get early access, exclusive content, and you'll help me keep creating beautiful things. The link is in the description, and I'd love to have you there. So I'm gonna leave it there for today. If you love seeing these handmade garments come to life, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Let me know in the comments what you would like to see next on this channel, if you want me to do another handmade gown or some kind of photography tutorial. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.